Good, it's your bro Lo, and I'm bringing you guys another saucy trading video. Now, I didn't record the audio for the first part of this video, which was yesterday. Basically, I'm looking to buy USD CAD at this bullish order block on hourly, annotated by that little blue zone right there. You can see my buy limit, the little position tool is right there. I'm looking for a buy, you know, just a little quick buy, maybe like a 1 to 3, you know what I'm saying? But you can see how we came from this fair value gap right here, and we had a displacement down after we took out sell side liquidity at those highs right there. So that where I just went at right there, there's a fair value gap, there's a displacement right there. You can see the displacement. So I was in my mind, I knew that it could possibly go bearish, you know what I mean, and take out those lows. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, like I still think it could be like a reaction at the lows right there, right at my entry, those lows right there, as you can see, right? So I'm thinking that it could be a nice little move, and you know, it could continue up, and you know, we could have a nice little trade, you know what I mean? So yeah, I wish I would have recorded the audio, but you know, I always mess up. So but don't worry, on the second half of the video it will be audio, you know what I mean? I'll be going over like trade management and stuff. But yeah, so I think my stops were gonna be safe right under that low. That's why I put my stops right under that bearish order block, bullish order block low right there. And you can see I got it under the swing low, right? And you know what I mean? And I was expecting the move, but we didn't get it. So it's all good. Let me see. So you can see how it came down, right? And it took out the sell side liquidity, but it didn't tag me in, and it was way past my entry time, you know what I mean? It was way past my entry time. So I took off my buy limit, you know what I mean? I took off my buy limit and waited until tomorrow, which is today, to possibly get a buy on USD CAD. But you know, since it didn't come into my, you know, PD array, my entry, it's all good, you know what I'm saying? I know that I'm gonna miss trades. You know, if it would have flew without me, then it would have flew, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good. But I will resume this video until the next day, and you guys can see what happens. All right, yo, what's good, y'all? We on to the next day. I'm looking to take a sell on US100. Let's go over a little bit of context. Actually, let's look at USD CAD real quick. So looking at USD CAD, right? We came down into that buy area that I was looking at. Hold on, give it 1 second. All right, so we came down into that buy area that I was talking about, right here, and we got a good reaction. I was looking for us to go above this high right here to cause a shift in delivery and maybe take it off the breaker, because I wouldn't expect it to come all the way down here. Once it breaks above here, maybe break above, then come here to this down candle and then continue up. That's what could happen potentially, but I don't like the delivery after it came down to this low. It might take this out one more time, one more run for New York, one more turtle soup, and then we might continue up to go higher. So we would have like 3 drives. So you have 1, 2, and then 3, and then a move up. But let's go to US100. US100, I'm willing to take a sell right here, right with this order block and this fair value gap that's resting right inside. If you go to the 15-minute, you can see that it's a nice little fair value gap right here. Now I'm gonna put my stops right above this wick right here, because if it goes above that, then I would expect us to run this high. All right, and then targets sell side liquidity, which would be right here, and almost a 0.5 deviation with this fib from this high to this low right here. So almost down there, but I'd rather just aim for like the low hanging fruit instead of trying to aim for it to take it all the way up, you know what I mean, and have a run. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So I got my sell limit set. New York, hopefully it can run up there. and then tag me in, and then we get a nice displacement down. All right, see you guys in the next update. All right, y'all, so I'm looking at USD CAD, and I'm thinking that New York might push price below these lows and have like 3 drives. So you can see how like we had a drive right here, move up, then you had another drive down right here, taking out sell side liquidity right here, and now I think we're about to have one more drive for New York, turtle soup these 2 lows right here, especially because like if you look at the delivery, you know, the delivery isn't, you know, that sweet. So I would rather see another drive down, take out these lows, turtle soup this during New York, and then we fly. That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. So I might put a buy limit right here. That's what I might do. I'm already in a buy limit on US100, but I'm thinking about putting a buy limit on USD CAD as well. I forgot to go over a little bit of context with US100. So US100, let's go over it real quick. So US100 took out these highs, right? So we turtle soup these highs. All right, stop punt, as you would call it, right here. Okay, so we turtle soup that, okay, and then we ran into this fair value gap on the left side of the chart. Let's go over it. Also, you have this gap that price filled. Usually when price gaps, whatever the direction that price gaps to, that's where price most likely will go after it fills the gap, right? So you can see we filled that gap, we took out buy side liquidity, and then we came into this fair value gap on the left side of the chart. So let's go over that real quick. So you can see if we go to the hourly time frame, you can see that we came into the fair value gap right here, and look what's resting right by it as well, this buy side liquidity pool. Okay, we ran that out, had a shift in delivery. Also, remember on my weekly outlook video, you guys haven't seen that yet, go watch that. This fair value gap on the daily, I was paying attention to for price to potentially get up to and have some type of sensitivity. If you guys go watch my weekly outlook video, you guys will see me discussing that, right? So we came into this fair value gap along with these consecutive up candles right here, and you can see the delivery that we're having from that. So it's a lot of confluence backed up for this sell for me, and I think it's very high probable. Once we enter, it is what it is, you feel me? Can't control what price does after I enter, and just let it do what it does, right? But yeah, USD CAD, I'm thinking about putting a buy limit. I'm really thinking about it, because I think New York is gonna push price below this low, and we're gonna have a nice run. So what I'm gonna do is, once in 30 minutes, I'm gonna potentially set a buy limit, and then, you know, we might eat today, so, or we might, you know, lose. All right, so yeah. All right, y'all, so I decided not to set a limit for USD CAD. I'm gonna just let USD CAD do what it's gonna do. I feel like it's gonna run out these lows, all this build up right here. Now, let me show you guys. So all this build up right here, I feel like it's gonna run this out. You got trend line, liquidity built up, and then you have these lows right here. Like I said, I feel like it's gonna run it out. I'm not gonna put no buy limit. I'm gonna wait until it's like a little bit of confirmation after it runs out this old low, you know what I mean? So the buy limit is off, no buy limit here. I'm gonna allow price to potentially run this, and then after the displacement, when it's shipped in delivery, I'll enter off of that and then let it do what it's gonna do. But I do still have my US100 sell limit set, and price is coming up to that right now. So my sell limit is here. My stops should be safe here. I mean, if you want to be super safe, you can put it above this high, but I feel like if it runs this high, it's gonna take out this high, you know what I mean? This candle's high. So I expect us to run into this fair value gap and have a displacement lower, and you know, we gonna get a nice little move, you know what I mean? All right, see you guys in the next update. All right, we just came into my entry right now, and let me make sure I'm recording. Yeah, we just came into my entry right now. We came into this fair value gap. I'm looking for us to respect this fair value gap and get a nice displacement lower. We are also inside of OTE. If you draw from this high to low, OTE is inside of this range right here with this fair value gap and order block. I think this is a very high probable setup. You know what I'm saying? I'll take this 100 times in a row and, you know, expect this to play out. So, you know, whatever happens, it happens. I'm in this trade. If it stops me out, it stops me out. I know that it could possibly even come up above this high and then continue lower, and this high could be respected, you know what I mean? But since this fair value gap is here, you have these 2 consecutive up candles, well 3. I expect this whole area to hold. If it gets taken out, then it's most likely coming for this high. I'm gonna go over some of the trade management once this starts going into profit. So I'll see you guys in the next update. So as you can see, look how beautiful that displacement was, this rejection was. I don't know if it's gonna hold this high. It could come up again and work this fair value gap some more, even come a little bit deeper. But this low, I'm looking for this to get attacked, and then potentially this. I might TP at a little earlier than here, depending on the time of day, what time it is, which will probably be like a 1 to 3 after we take out this low right here. So I might TP there depending on what happens. If we get a sharp rejection from here and we start coming up, then I might have to TP at like a 1 to 2 because it could come all the way back up. So we'll see what happens. But it all depends on the time of day, right? It's we got like 15 minutes until London close open, so I know I got like 2 hours for this trade to at least play out after London close. So yeah. All right, so as you can see, let me make sure I'm recording. As you can see, we did come up and fill some of this fair value gap again and run this high, like I said it could do. This low is still on the menu. I do want to see us get to this low. I think we can get it on this push, and even like, I really think we should start running to these lows now. It's London close. London close created this candle up right here that ran out this high, worked this fair value gap again. London close open. So I feel like we're gonna run lower. You know what I mean? It's very high probable that we're gonna run lower. You know what I mean? Let's see USD CAD. Let's see what USD CAD doing. I think USD CAD probably ran that low, and it might be bullish. Okay, so it didn't run these 2 lows like I thought it would. I thought London close would have ran these lows and came lower. Turtle suit, remember the 3 drives? I was thinking it could have did that, but you can see it didn't do that. So we created relative equal lows down there. Yeah, I really don't want to see US100 play around though. Like, I really want to see it attack this low at least. You know what I mean? At least attack that low. You do have this order block right here under the low. I feel like we're gonna run all of this. I don't see this whole range from this low to high as very probable for like a OTE or anything to like move back up. You know what I'm saying? Especially with my context. All of this is low resistance liquidity in context of my higher time frame bias. Well, the context of my trade. You know what I mean? So this should all be low resistance. I think it could possibly get down here, but I know for a fact it could easily get to here, at least on 1 to 3. You know what I mean? So I'll be watching to see what price does after it hits that low. If there's a possible shift in delivery, I might just TP. You know what I mean? After it takes out this low, instead of like holding all the way down here for 1 to 4, which would be nice. So we'll see what happens once price gets below this low. I'll start managing my trade. Maybe after we take out this low, I might move my stops. Maybe at this high right here, halfway. So that way it'd be half of a loss if I do take a L. Let me see. So the 50 would be right here. So after it gets to like right here to 50, then I'll move my stops halfway. Once we break this low, I'll be at break even or partial out, you know what I mean? And then we hold to this low if I want to, you know what I mean? If there's really no shift in delivery like that. So we'll see what happens. All right, back with a quick update. So US100 ran out this low. Let's see, the delivery isn't the best. The delivery isn't, yeah, just like look at this delivery, bro. Delivery is not that good, you know what I mean? But you know, we hold the trade, accept the risk. You know, I wanted to see this low get ran out. It got ran out. We just gotta keep holding. I didn't move any of my stops yet because I want to see it at least get down here first before I like think about moving my stop. This whole thing could just flip and go, and, you know what I'm saying, just flip on me, you know what I'm saying, and it happens. I want to see this next 15-minute candle. I really don't want to see it close bullish like that, you know what I mean, but whatever happens. It might work this fair value gap again. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. I don't like the delivery. This is horrible delivery right here. But you know, you can't let this scare you out the trade as well too. Now if it starts like playing around and ranging and, you know what I'm saying, playing around, then yeah, but we'll see what happens. We're running this high right here, and we're gonna work this whole up candle right here. Hopefully we don't break above that. If we do break above that, it doesn't break my bias until, you know, I get stopped out, right? But I think it's more favorable to hold this, you know what I mean? But I know that if it does take out this high, it can still, you know, just go crazy. All right, so I'll update you guys, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying. All right, y'all, so we're working this fair value gap again. I would rather see it not close above this fair value gap for it to be favorable for bearishness, right? I'll purge and revert this high, right? And then aim for this low once again. I want to see if we could do that. I don't want to see us really close above this high. Yeah, I'm still bearish. It's still valid, you know what I mean? It's still valid. It's just working this fair value gap. Even if it comes up above here, it could tap into here and then move lower. But for me, I really want to see this fair value gap hold. Okay, this 15-minute fair value gap. So I want to see the 15-minute basically stay below, close below the premium of this fair value gap. All right, and hopefully we can get that. And then possibly have a displacement lower, and then finally have that move that I'm looking for, right? I thought we was gonna have it here and continue down, but you can see we're playing around, right? And this is what you're gonna have to deal with your trading. This is why I don't really look at the chart, you know what I mean? I don't pay attention to the chart like that. Right now I'm paying more attention to it because I'm doing a video, you know what I mean? But after I'm done giving an update, I'm off the chart, you know what I'm saying? So I'll see you guys in the next update. All right, quick update back on this. We came and reworked this fair value gap and came up a little bit higher. I gave room for it to at least take out this high and work this area and then continue down, but you can see it didn't come up that high. But yeah, nice displacement after I reworked this fair value gap, ran out this these old highs right here that had got created, and I think this should be the top right here. This should be the top. So if I was to move my stop right now halfway, I believe that my stop would be safe, and if it takes it out, then it's most likely gonna run, you know what I mean? I don't really think it should come up above this. So what I'm gonna do is, once we take out this low, I'm gonna move my stop here above this high, and then I'm gonna aim for the same targets that I have. Okay, so let me I could go ahead and do that. with you guys. I'm gonna go on my phone and do it. Alright, so boom. Alright, modify. NCB exclusive. Because I really don't expect it to go back. It should run out this low, to be honest. I don't expect it to go up back above that high. I rather it would just take a half of a loss if it went up above this high again. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna play around with it. Okay, where's this high? 14278. 14278. I gotta go through like multiple accounts just to do this. I need a trade copier, bro. All right, 14278.0. Modify. All right, gotta go to another one. My other accounts. 14278.0. Modify. All right, my other ones. Hold on. All right. 14278.0. All right. I got one more. Yeah, I swear, bruh. I need a trade copier. It would make it so much easier to like do all this. 14278.0. 14278.0. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, so my stops are above this high now. So let's go ahead and annotate that. Right above this high. I don't like moving my position tools, so just so I could keep my risk reward the same. Stop loss. Damn. All right. So we work this fair value gap. I don't expect us to go above this high now. I do want to see us attack this low. And even if we don't attack this low, I still don't want to see us get above this high. So just work this fair value gap and then continue down. Hopefully we can leave this whole fair value gap. You see how this clean move was right here and this clean move right here. I don't see this fair value gap get disrespected. Hopefully we could just hold that and then continue. If we do get ran out, it'll just be half a loss and I'm fine with that, right? I think we're gonna attack these lows now. This low and this low. All right, and hopefully we could possibly get down to the sell side liquidity pool down here. All right, which would be like a 1 to 4, depending on what time it is, right? I think we still got enough time to get down here if we can get more candles like this to you know, to kind of melt down. All right, so yeah. All right, a little quickie update, you feel me? We're inside of this fair value gap right now. Rebalancing that, I expect us to have a displacement after rebalance it. I don't expect it to come all the way up here to this order block. Just completely rebalance this. It might wick up just a little bit and then continue down. That's it. That's all I want to see, you know what I mean? But my stops are safe up here. If it runs me out, like I said, half a loss, but I expect this high to be protected and for us to continue lower. So we'll see. So we just completely rebalanced that just now. All right, let's see what it does. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's see if this 5 minute can move. The next 2 5-minute candles can move lower now. Let's see. All right, so here's another update. So basically here's the premium of that fair value gap on the higher time frame that we was talking about rebalancing, and then the next 2 5-minute candles pushing down. Here's the discount of it right here, and this annotated by this line right here. This right here is just a refinement inside of there. You see that fair value gap, how it rebalanced this. See how the bodies are respecting it. I would love to see this hold. and just to leave this fair value gap in this order block or whatever for later, you know what I mean, and just continue. That's what I want to see. Attack this low and attack much further than this low. I want to see it's like really push to get down here. You know what I mean? Well, I got like 30 minutes left until it's like 6 o'clock, which is like London close. I think London close is over at that time. So you know what I mean? I'm gonna hold this trade until we get down. This is like the maximum that I'm gonna TP at, right? So that's what I'm waiting for, whether it takes tomorrow, you know what I mean? So we might have to push this until tomorrow if we have to. So we'll see what happens. Let me move this to this low now, because I want to see this low get taken out. All right, I want to see that low get attacked now. We rebalance, right? Came into some internal liquidity, right? And now we should attack external liquidity plus that external liquidity from this high to this low. Attack this external liquidity as well. And if we really want to get some push, we're coming here. All right, so there's the 5-minute candle right there after the rebalance. I didn't do it. Okay, the second 5-minute candle was bullish, but now we're getting some displacement. So let's see if we could get to this low and then lower. Let's see if we could get some huge candles like this, right? All right, so as you can see, we respected that fair value gap, rebalanced it, right? And then once again, here's the refinement of that fair value gap. Look at the bodies. We had a displacement lower, and like I said, we should attack this low, external liquidity, and really get some push to take out this low, which we just did here. Large candles, right? I don't know if we could get all the way. I don't know why this is moved. I don't know if we could get all the way to this low. So I want to see what we do after we take out this low here. After we take out this low, I want to see large candle, no quick takeout, and then, you know, revert back. That's what I really don't want to see. So if we start reverting back, then I'm gonna just TP this trade. Yeah. All right, I'll see you guys in the next update. All right, y'all. So my stops right now are at break even. I want to see if we could get more of a push lower and get down to this low in the next 15-minute candle, and see if we could TP around a 1 to 4. If we rejected, and then I'll TP at maybe around a 1 to 2. But I expect the next candle to create the top wick and then flip bearish, and then maybe get to this low and we get another large candle expansion, right? Or this hold on, wait 1 minute. Yeah, it's not gonna get down here in 1 minute through this one candle. So yeah, so the next 15-minute candle, top wick, you know, maybe half, and then continue down. So I want to see what the next 15-minute candle does. Let's get it. All right, so I'm watching this candle displace, right? We didn't create the top wick that I wanted to see right here. Actually we did just a little bit, but I'm hoping that this next 5-minute candle, I mean not 5 minute, well the 5 minutes that's about to open, I hope that this 15-minute candle can just close very, very bearish, which would be nice. No crazy wick, you know, like that, up like that. I don't want to see that. I might just close it right then and there, you know what I'm saying? Take the 1 to 3 and leave it be, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna give it this 5-minute candle. Next 5-minute candle, see what it does. Let's see what it looks. This little area that I got drawn on right here, this is just an up candle that I'm eyeing on to see how price was working in it, you know what I mean? Just to see how price was working in it right here when it kind of like went up just a little bit. I wanted to see what happened. So we'll see. what happens in the next this next 5-minute candle. See if we could get a displacement. The hourly should close in the next 5 minutes as well too. So look at this hourly candle right here. So let's see if this next hourly candle could just you know what I'm saying, just take out that low. See what happens. Let's go to the 15-minute. But yeah, this is a really nice trade. Really nice trade. Let's see what USD CAD did. So looking at USD CAD, the area that I did want to buy at, it went up. It's just it's very weird. This was just very weird, this price action, you know what I mean? If this would have happened yesterday and it was around my time right here, I would have been in here. If I would have woke up at London, I would have took this trade and would have had a winner on this too as well. But I was waiting for this low to get ran out. Since I didn't take this one and had to deal with this, you know what I mean? I would have waited for this low to get ran out, and I possibly would have took this position right here. You see how this candle came down here? It would have been a position right here if this candle ran out this low, you know what I mean? But you can see USD CAD direction still the same, that same area on my weekly outlook. If you guys remember, here's the area right here that was in my weekly outlook video. Here's that bullish order block, here's the liquidity, here's the displacement. It's all in my weekly outlook videos, guys. Yeah, you guys gotta watch it. I'll be dropping how I look for my trade, where I'm gonna start framing trades at, you know what I mean? So yeah, pretty decent move. I just wish the delivery was different. If this low would have got taken out, I would have been in this. Or if this would have happened, if I would have woke up during London, I would have took this. You know, but if, you know, there's no ifs in this, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if I was up, I would have took this. And if this happened yesterday, I would have been in this right here. So I mean around my time kill zone time, or the time that, you know what I mean? But let's go back to US100. All right, so looking back at US100, we got 1 minute left for this candle to close. One more minute left for this 15-minute candle to close. Don't want to see much of a sharp rejection. Wanted to see this hourly candle just get down into this. But I might TP after this 1 minute is up with. Yeah, so you see how I work this 1 minute order block right here, how I work that to continue down. So maybe the next hourly candle might do like a Judah, take out liquidity here and then continue up. So here's the last minute candle right here, last 1 minute candle. Exclusive. See what it does. Let's go to the 5 minute. Okay, there's the close. Let's see if the hourly can just go ahead and create the Judah swing real fast and then see what it does. Low-key might TP, bruh. I might TP. Depending on what this does right here. I'm gonna give it this 5 minute candle. Just rate lower, and then we get the continuation. Then it could do whatever the hell it wants. Next hourly candle, create this wick little top wick right here. Let's see if we get that displacement now. This 15-minute candle. Yeah, but man, it's been super volatile the past, you know what I'm saying, past 2 weeks, bro. Like a lot of volume in the market. Even though USD CAD, EU, GU, and all of that's been kind of price hike. The delivery's been kind of weird, but you know what I'm saying. It's still been moving. You know what I mean. But NAS today it moved pretty well today, so I gotta give a hand clap to it. All right, I'm gonna update you guys after I make another decision. Okay, so here's the 30-minute. It created the top wick and then it flipped bearish. I want to see the top of this hold and for us to run this low now. That's what I want to see. So I want to see us run this in the next 30 minutes. I don't want to see us go above this though. I really don't. If it gets above this, I'm low-key just gonna close. Low-key. I want to see this next candle just displace, have a displacement right to this low. Take out this low. So we'll see what happens. I also forgot to mention my stops have been at break even since we took out this low. So my fault about that. I forgot about that. I don't know if I mentioned that at all, but yeah, my stops are at break even. So yeah, let me see. Yeah, because it might come up and mess around inside of this, and I don't feel like holding it just in case it does come up into here and then it plays around in here. I just want to take my 1 to 3. That's what I'm saying. Once it takes out the high of this, because I believe this is the high of this candle, I want to see this candle displaced. So once it takes out the high of this, then I'm out. I'm out there. So let me go ahead and put the, what's it called right here. All right. Yeah, so once it takes out this high, I'm out. I'm out of there. Even though I could take it out, come into here, and then dump down, I just don't want to deal with that drawdown of it coming all the way up here, then possibly going above that, and then messing around. Where I could have just took my 1 to 3. You know what I mean? But it's high probable that it's gonna run this low. Even if it did come up here, and if there was a top wick up here, it would have been a lot better. It is a small one, but you know, but it might. I don't want to deal with it coming all the way up, filling in this fair value gap, and it could even come deeper. I don't feel like dealing with all that. You know what I mean? For my, what is it called? My mental capital. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah. So you see how this the 30-minute and 15-minute candle is bearish. So you see that. So we should attack this now. Well, not now, but you know, we shouldn't come above here. We should attack this and then hit TP, and then we call it a nice little trading day. You know what I mean? All right. All right, so it took out this horizontal line. I'm still holding until it gets me out at like even 3% even, right? So I'm still holding. It could just, you know, go back down from here. But as soon as it hit my 3, yeah, see, like, nah, not yet. All right, I'm gonna take it. I just took it. I took it. I took it, bro. The TPs too. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. man, I gave you guys the weekly outlook leading up to this. You feel me? The area. I gave you guys the trade, the before the trade, the sell limit, the trade breakdown, the trade management. If that's not enough for you guys to hit the like button, I swear to God, I don't know what else I need to do for you guys to hit it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I did take it right here at a 1 and 3, so like around there. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and smash that like button. Share if you want to, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. I'm out.